guys, now everyone's back, sorta, with like we have Tyler and we have Luke, sorta. Steve, the general riser's here, and so obviously we're here to talk about that insane finale.
We have half of Luke.
Yeah, we have half of Luke.
Half of Luke.
So I'm gonna like edit something in. I don't know. It's gonna be. I don't know. We'll figure it out. As while I'm talking, I'm pretty sure the audience is gonna see what I put in, so it's totally fine. But anyway, we are here to talk about the season finale of The Mandalorian, obviously, and we're just gonna go right to it because there's so much to talk about that I can't even think about. Oh my God, it's freaking insane. So, since Tyler wasn't here last week, why don't you start? What is your initial thoughts on this whole episode, dude? Because, wow.
Yes, so after the whole episode was over, I now have John Favreau was like, yes, thank God you saved the Star Wars universe from a fourth Death Star. I appreciate that. But now I'm like, this dude, just keep throwing money at this dude. That $6.99 recurring charge every month. Yeah, just keep giving it to him.
You know what? To be honest, you guys can raise that $1 or $2.
Yes.
After what you gave me.
I'd pay $10 a month for it.
Netflix keeps raising their shit up, and Netflix doesn't give me a gift like that.
Nah.
They just keep giving you original series.
That
original. They keep giving like more Christmas movies and crappy shows like 13 Reasons Why and yada yada. So that's great. I'm joking. Yeah. But what were you saying?
Disney Plus blew my mind.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but overall episode, I was like, so I'm 28, but here's 20 years of my life that I'm just like, it's there. There's still more. We're still learning more. Mm-hmm. We've set the courses straight, I want to say. You know what I mean? Like, we're finally like, you know what? Okay, Star Wars, you're back on the road. You just finished your last AA meeting. You're back on the road, and we can keep this bitch going. And now we got all these 10 miniseries going. So, it's finally. I'm not gonna lie. You can ask Luke, sitting right next to me. We're watching the episode. We're watching it. I'm screaming, yelling. My girlfriend's just texting like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "It's fucking Luke Skywalker! Oh my God!" And she's like, "Oh, what's that mean?" And I'm like, "What does that mean?" This is also the girl that says the gold guy's cute.
C-3PO? What the heck? Okay, I mean, sorry. My God.
No, but
I want to save the Luke stuff because I want to know what everyone was doing, because I have my own little story about it, but I'm pretty sure we all have our own different reactions. Obviously, they're all like, "Oh my God!" But that's the only part I want to save until I guess everyone talks about their thing. But yeah,
but no, I like how though it only 2 seasons we had the child, and it's done already. So the child is going to go off do his thing. Yeah. We have the black saber in his possession, which he was like, "Go ahead, girl, I don't care, take it, whatever."
Yeah.
So he is an unwilling leader of some sort, curveball kind of thing going there. Yeah. And now Moff's arrested. Thrawn's out there. So the only thing we don't have is where Thrawn's at. Mm-hmm. And now we have Luke involved, which I assume is starting the temple. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of curveballs, and we gotta wait a stinking year.
A year for like 2 different shows now, which is pretty cool.
Correct.
It's pretty cool.
And then I want to talk about the Boba.
You guys have to say that like that.
I know. I want to talk about the Boba Fett stuff at another time, but the Boba Fett stuff was, which is one of my favorite characters of the mystery of his origin besides comic is finally coming to screen is kind of like, good on you, mate. Yeah. And don't give me Empire Strikes Back Boba. I want this Boba.
Yeah.
Crushes skulls, kicks ass, and takes names.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Shoots missiles out of his kneecaps.
Oh my God, dude! Oh my God! I want to talk about.
I love how they made that a thing.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Oh man, what are your thoughts, Steve, on this whole episode?
I mean, what a bad episode, guys. Really. I mean, there was no substance to that.
It was completely
Okay.
trash. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so the Dark Troopers, fucking beast.
they are beast.
beast.
I did want to talk about how they were just punching Mando in the face, like
Yeah, those
like
are
straight
awesome,
Mike
man.
Tyson style. Bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam.
Oh no, wait, it wasn't. I don't even think it was Tyson style. It was Rock'em Sock'em Robots is what I could reckon it to. So there was that, and then he's got the Darksaber, and so now this dude owns Mandalore. I think this Bo-Katan is gonna. I don't think she's happy about that.
I don't think so.
She's gonna come after him. I think she's gonna come after him in season 3.
I have a whole rant about that because I hated that entire scene, and it sucks because I tried so hard. Like when she first showed up, I know like all three of y'all like, oh, Bo-Katan's like a bitch and all this stuff, and I'm like, no, she's really cool. And then I see her in this episode, and I'm like, damn it, I'm siding with you, but you're not helping me here, girl.
Yeah, no, I think she's gonna be a problem, especially now that the child's not there. So and to touch on that, dude, fucking what a heartfelt moment between Mando and the child. Then he took his helmet off for him. Oh my god.
Dude,
that little baby Yoda thing is adorable.
Adios, Meos.
Dude,
Adios,
dude, oh man.
my gosh.
You hit me in the feels.
Yeah.
You hit me in the feels on that scene. And then what else was there?
It's because I feel like the ending really was like a highlight.
Yeah, the ending was just a highlight reel. I'll pass on the Luke part.
Yeah.
Now, and then we'll all go to that.
Yeah.
Pretty much what Tyler said about Boba.
Yeah.
Like, dude, finally we have something.
I know.
We have a Boba Fett story. And like, yo, what's this story gonna be?
Yeah.
Because he just took something over, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He just marched himself down there and
Straight gangster, straight OG was like, get up at my crib, bitches.
Yeah.
Pop some Hennessy or get the fuck out. I run this bitch.
And he just sends Finnick to go down and fucking murk everyone for him. And then he's like, I'll just shoot the last guy.
Oh,
it's sitting there. They can't move.
Oh my god.
And then he just takes that chair, dude. No, I was already on such a high.
Yeah.
From before that. When I saw the Book of Boba Fett coming, I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
I couldn't speak after I watched that. I had no words. I am beyond pumped. Like, I was pumped for Mando because I was like, wow, we're actually getting a Mandalorian in action.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna get a whole show about Boba Fett in action. God damn.
Yeah.
Like that, dude. A Boba Fett show.
That's insane, man.
Boba Fett series.
I hope he comes to the gangster Tatooine. Like it.
He's got.
No one takes a shit without Fett knowing about it.
Oh,
that's
gotta be the shit. Yeah, like you can't. You don't move anything around here without Fett being involved with it. Like,
you better call the HOA and approve those fucking trash cans, or there's gonna be shit in the Fett household.
Oh my god.
That kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh. What do you call it?
What do you call it?
Is Luke still here? Or I don't know,
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Luke, what are your thoughts on this whole episode?
First of all, I'll leave it to Jon Favreau to make a fucking banger.
Mm-hmm.
He's always good for that.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like what Tyler said, I will gladly donate my $6.99 a month to the Jon Favreau Fund whenever you want me to.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks is still the queen.
I forgot. He was like, "Oh my, look at that!" And I was like, "Who is?" I didn't know who that was.
A better looking woman in the galaxy in best car armor than Sasha Banks.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And that. We're gonna leave that for the end with Luke.
Yeah.
How are the Jets up 10-0?
Because it's the Jets, the goddamn Jets.
I think Jets.
I mean, it was just a great episode. I mean,
Yeah.
these last 3 episodes, everybody bitched about how slow of a start it was, and now all the haters are completely silent because the last 3 episodes were absolute fucking bangers.
Yeah.
But they were bangers in 35 minutes or less.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And
They
then this
just
last one
threw
was
it at
45.
you and
Yeah.
said, "Here's the information. Devour it or get the fuck out. This is what we're doing. We're not stretching this out for a year or nothing."
Into it, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Well, I think
we wanted longer episodes, but dude, they gave me more than I could have asked for.
Well, I think they owe the Star Wars community that you had to do it this year, or you would pissed off a lot of people. You owed it to finish it out this year, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole Star Wars franchise is pretty much owned since 2000. I mean, and now, I mean,
almost we're just like,
Yeah.
I mean, really, if you really think about it,
are you talking like video games, apparel, movies across the board?
Yeah, like across the board. Yeah.
Okay. Explain.
And,
Yeah.
I mean,
this is the board of Star Wars. Plead your case.
They didn't have a movie this year, so
That's true.
this is the only way to really. This is the way to make some serious cash on Star Wars, even if it's not. I mean, it's still a Star Wars original, but not a movie.
Well,
Yeah.
they made a between Black Series Vintage Collection and Baby Yoda merch. Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
You
that's
gotta
what
be.
Tyler's girlfriend was like joking around, saying like they're gonna kill Baby Yoda in this episode. I said that little shit has made more money for Disney in the last year and a half.
Yeah,
that thing
Baby
is a
Yoda
fucking
can't be
money.
Because
That thing is a money
Disney
pit.
wants to pump out more money from Baby Yoda.
I would love to see how much money that character's brought in compared to like.
The sequel trilogy merch.
Dude,
like,
I went to buy
Yeah.
my little nephew. He was like 2 years old, Baby Yoda,
Oh.
doll the other night. I was gonna do it, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this fucking kid into Star Wars. What's better than Baby Yoda?
Yeah,
Yo.
that'd be cool.
Yo, it was $60 fucking bucks for a 10-inch stuffed Baby Yoda.
Dude, I got an extra $20 one. I'll just. I got an extra one.
Oh, all right.
Hey.
Well, I want to give that to my nephew because he's gonna be a Star Wars fan.
Oh.
Oh, we'll
I
figure
mean,
that
he has
out
to
after
be.
the show.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
pass it on.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but yeah, all
Thank
in
you,
all, it
Tyler.
was
That's
I
awesome.
mean, just a great episode for sure.
Unless
Yeah,
you're my dad that says if something happens to you, I'm taking all these because I'm a mint in box collector. Nothing comes out. He's like, I'm taking all these toys to the orphanage and letting them breathe. I'm like,
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't do
Oh
that.
my god. Oh man. What do you call it? I guess to me, I freaking loved the episode. I freaking dude. Okay, so the first thing I really was kind of I guess I was kind of being a little bit of a snob before the episode started because I was like, okay, this got to be an hour long, and it's only like it was only like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But like whatever. But like we were all saying right now, like, oh my god, in 40 minutes they did so much, and there's been a lot of
not even in 40 minutes. 15.
Right?
Not even just the last
true.
like 15 minutes.
yeah,
They were
yeah,
just like,
They
bang,
tied-
he's the ruler of Mandalore.
yeah.
Bang, child's gone. Bang, Gideon's
Yeah,
out
it
of the
took,
picture.
but the best part of that, it took 20 years of shit going wrong into 15 minutes to tie all the loose ends.
Yeah.
Not all loose ends, but a majority of the questions of the community to be like, boom, here they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what we did.
Yeah.
See you next year.
The one thing,
See you next year.
Yeah, you suckers will still be here.
We're gonna keep taking your taking your money every month.
Yes.
Next year.
Correct.
And,
you may not turn it on for the next 11 months, but guess what?
You won't turn this on again until we have a new episode. We're gonna take your money every month, and you're gonna do it with a smile on your face, people.
Yeah.
Oh
It's like the stock market. You're like, I just have to keep it riding.
We were just praising them a minute ago, and now we're just shitting on them again.
No. Well, it's
like,
well, the thing is, it's like
with pay for it every month for to watch it and fucking use it for 8 weeks. That's gonna change now with all the new shows they do have coming out. I guess with Marvel and shit. So
yeah. I guess like okay, honestly, to help with that, like I when it comes to like Disney Star Wars or even Star Wars in general, it has kind of been like a back and forth type thing. We've had good content, we've had bad content, and obviously some of it is subjective. You could say like, oh, I don't like the sequel trilogy, or you love it. I love some of the games, or I don't. And so I think after they announced the whole 10 TV shows plus a movie, everyone got back on the whole like, okay, Star Wars is like, I wouldn't say like, yeah, it is like, and it's very interesting because I'm trying to say what I can about my opinion on the Luke thing, because I love it. That's what I'm gonna say. But there's even more to it when it comes to like the fans, and it's the most like back and forth thing I've ever heard of a community reacting to his appearance. But
oh, dude, you should hear Celtics fans.
Oh,
but here's my thoughts on that though. Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, but
no,
you're still connecting generations of fans on one topic though. You're talking about people from 70s to 2020, all on the same page.
They're actually still continuing. Like we're seeing what Luke what he did after.
Exactly.
Like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump right into it. My mind's like actually still processing that's what.
Okay, let's just talk about it, because I feel like it's happening. Yeah, let's just talk about the Luke thing, because I feel like it's gonna be. Because we're still gonna have stuff to talk about. Yeah, the Luke.
Luke, talk about the Luke thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Luke. Actually, yeah, I want to hear his. I want to hear.
Luke, talk about your thing.
Yeah, my thing.
Like your point of view of what happened, your reaction, because you're Luke. I was like, oh my God.
So after I killed my dad and burned him alive on Endor,
okay.
I hopped in my X-Wing and decided to crash a party on a random freighter just to throw a banger by myself. No, so me and Tyler were sitting there watching it. And of course, first of all, I was so disappointed at first when Mando just like opened up the airlock and all the fucking Dark Troopers left, and I'm like, that's fucking anticlimactic as fuck. Yeah. So we spent all these times like trying to fear these things, and he presses one lever and they're all fucking gone. I was like, that's horseshit.
Yeah.
And then they said that there was they were coming and they were robots, and they finally came back. I was like, oh, here we fucking go. This is gonna be fucking awesome. And then I see the X-Wing pull around, and I was like, New Republic? I was like, oh, it's the New Republic. I was like, it was probably those two guys that pulled Mando over before. Well, not pulled him over, but questioned him before. And I was like, oh, they probably found this freighter, and someone sent a distress signal or something like that, something stupid. Mm-hmm. And then it pulled in the bay, and then the first thing I saw it was actually kind of funny. I saw the belt buckle. It was kind of funny. Like, that was the first thing I noticed was this belt buckle. And I'm like, that's definitely fucking Luke. And then I was like, well, maybe not. And then he ignited the lightsaber, and it was a green lightsaber. I was thinking to myself, I said, well, it's got to be Luke. He's the one with the fucking green lightsaber right now. And I was like, no, maybe it's not. But the final tipping point was I saw his right hand, and it was in the black glove. And I said, yep, it's fucking Luke. There's no doubt it's fucking Luke. And he just went to fucking town on those fucking Dark Troopers. And he just fucking sliced and diced them bitches. And I think still, like, don't get me wrong, I still loved seeing Luke on the screen. But when I heard R2-D2, I lost my shit.
Same.
And then I can't wait for, like, R2D2 to like stick out his little thing that BB-8 has his little flame, but he's got the little I think it's like a shock thing. I remember.
Yeah.
And Baby Yoda would be like, high five, bam, done. What's up, homie?
That was really, yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Now I need to see that happen.
Yeah.
Now I need to see that. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be stuck in my mind.
Yeah, but realistically, so I did come to a very sad conclusion.
Oh
that-
no.
Yeah, I did. So this has to be the start of Luke's temple.
Yeah.
It has to be.
I was thinking that too.
So Kylo Ren probably kills Yoda.
Kylo Ren kills Grogu.
I
That
don't.
motherfucker.
Has to.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know.
No way he turns to the dark side.
I
So
But we would have had him in a I think we would have had him in a movie by now. If he, you know what I mean? In a flashback or something. But I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong theoretically,
Right.
because it is, you know, he's taken him to the Jedi Temple, and the last we've heard of it in the canon is like, oh, it got burned down from Kylo Ren. There is stuff that people have said recently, like maybe, stuff changes. Maybe Baby Yoda does go back to Mando before the ending of the series is done. You know what I mean? Because they, I don't think, like what you all were saying, Baby Yoda alone as a merchandise has been making a lot of money for Disney. They're not just going to be like, oh, that's the last we see of him, and that's it. So, and a marketing
Mando says, "I'll see you again, kid."
Yeah.
He does.
And you know what? It's not a big deal, but it is to me, and I guess to a lot of us. He didn't give Baby Yoda the little ball thingy. So
Luke was saying that the whole time. He said, "Give him that thing. Give him the thing."
I said, where's the ball from the fucking Razor Crest? And
Yeah.
Nope, didn't give it to him. And then when he took his helmet off, I said, oh, he's going to take his helmet off. He's going to grab his face, and then he's going to reach into his pocket, and he's going to give him the ball. And then he just sat him down, and I'm like, you're a fucking dick, Din. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Dick Din. You're
I
dick.
don't. So I can't call him Din. It's Mando. That's
Yeah.
Sorry, your name's not Din.
Yeah.
Only time I refer to you as Din is when I buy
Fandom.
the same carded action figure twice and the names change. Because I'm a completionist and I have issues.
Is Bo-Katan alive, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes, I rewatched it. She's alive.
Yeah.
Okay, but I just don't like how they just like left her laying there. Like it felt like to me like Gideon shot her, and then everybody else just like forgot about her just laying on the ground, and then just like focused on Luke being there. They're like, oh, who's this guy in the random hood? But Bo-Katan's just sitting here with her guts laying out, but it's okay. She'll be fine. Get a medical capsule up here. We're good.
Nah, like they didn't really care. Like, I mean, they did care, but there was no like attention to that. And I thought that was kind of odd, but I was like, whatever. I guess because there's so much stuff going on.
I think they're like, what is this guy?
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see where Gideon is arrested now, what that leads to, because they're gonna get information out of him. So I wonder what that will tie into. I'm sure it will tie into one of these 10 series, but
yeah,
to have that guy locked down for the
they have him and the doctor then, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the doctor is there. Yep.
Amongst all the craziness that was going on, even little stuff like that, I totally wasn't even thinking about. Like them getting Moff Gideon, maybe they could get the information that we were all speculating, like cloning Snoke, or Emperor, or even giving more information to about Thrawn, because they just threw that name drop and it was never mentioned the rest of the season. And I know they're going to use it for the Ahsoka TV show, but for casual viewers, it's like, who the hell is Thrawn? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Adult Smurf.
Yeah. Adult Smurf.
He's a violent Smurf.
Oh my gosh. But oh shoot. Since you were with Tyler, you were with Luke when this all was going down. So what was your perspective when that happened?
So first of all, I like the little throwback to the Death Star droid in the thing too. I know he's not not a lot of people appreciate it, but I thought that was pretty cool.
No, I loved it.
I like the Death Star droid. That was pretty cool. But I mean, I was pretty much saw the X-Wing come in, and I was like, man, I was like, it's got to be Luke, right? And we both looked at each other. I'm like, oh yeah. And then Luke's like, oh, he's got the black suit on. I'm like, it's like I can't see it.
Yeah.
And then he lit up the saber. I'm like, oh, that's fucking Luke. And then we sat there for 3 minutes as he mutilated and murdered a bunch of people or robots. Yeah. And then as soon as he put the hood down, it's just like the Steelers won the Super Bowl 43. It was like, oh, it's Luke Skywalker! Oh my god! As my girlfriend sits there texting, like, oh, what are you yelling about? What's going on? I'm like, this is the Savior! The Savior's here! Oh my god! Yeah, no. So yeah, I was screaming and it was amazing. But it was like I'm clenching my pillow, holding it to my chest, and I'm like, oh, serenity, peace, serenity. It's all fine in the Star Wars world. We can all be rest easy tonight. Like it's finally done. You know what I mean? But so my overall thoughts on the CGI was, at least we had Mark's voice.
Yeah.
But from a artistical standpoint, I guess.
Yeah.
There's no other way you can do it. You can't put Mark Hamill now in there.
Well,
correct. So,
I mean that's true, and it was something that I thought because I know that's something I've been saying. Well, we all been having our speculation about who the Jedi was going to show up in previous episodes, and I've mentioned Sebastian Stan so many times. I kept thinking it was just me, and then I see a whole bunch of Twitter posts about that, like, oh, they should have just got him. They should have just got him. And in my opinion, as the CGI didn't bug me the second time around. The first time, it kind of. I mean, I'll say more when I talk about me, but
I think we see Mark on Twitter every day. We see Mark. Yeah. In a lot of celebrity appearances, we see him with the Mark. I mean, the Star Wars Luke I like is honestly when he's on the island with the robes. That's badass. To me, that's the best Luke. But so then you've gone from that in the last two movies to, boom.
Yeah.
Here he is 15-ish years ago.
Like almost like 25 years ago.
Yeah. What? Yeah. So. So then you get this big jump, and then again you're in Star Wars canon. So you go from this parallel to this parallel, back to this parallel, down to here, then flashback over here. So again, I just think that's artistically the only way you could have done it. But at least he had the voice. That's
yeah. No, the voice was very like it sounded like as if it was him back in 1983. It was perfect, and I love that they did bring him back into that. When it came to like CGI and stuff, the reason I say they should have got Sebastian Stan is that like they did with Solo, the movie.
Well, there was a person when he was on the elevator. That was not CGI. That was a different person.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
But I felt like they should have done a combination of both because like hey, when it comes to Darth Maul in both the Clone Wars cartoon and in the Solo film, like I'll just go to the Clone Wars side of things. Like the they for the lightsaber fight with Ahsoka, they got Ray Park back from episode 1 to do the choreography while they get Sam forgot his last name to do his normal voice of Darth Maul. So and then on Solo they inverted that where Ray Park is doing the live action thing while Sam is doing the voice. Now I say that like I kept thinking like why couldn't they just do that, like get Sebastian Stan playing the live action Luke, maybe digital it a little bit like on his face, just a little minor thing, and then use Mark Hamill's voice and it would have been seamless. I felt like I don't think the effects was bad, but maybe the actor they chose was kind of weird because there has they have to put in a stand-in to do the stuff. And like in Rogue One, the guy who plays Grand Moff Tarkin, the way they did it is they got an actor that looked exactly like Tarkin from 1977, but they used a digital effect to make his face look like the original actor, and it worked. To me, it worked. I know some people have issues.
No, it worked. I agree, it worked.
It worked because they got a stand-in that looked exactly like him, and then they just used a little bit of touch-ups, and it's Tarkin. So I understand the Mandalorian, as much as there is a lot of stuff going on with it. We know as fans behind the scenes, it's a little bit low budget because everything's set in a studio. They just use a lot of really good. Not green screen, but they use like a cool, like they use a giant, I don't know how to explain it. They use a giant basically monitor as a backdrop, and it looks seamless to us. Like it looks like, oh, they really are in Tatooine. In reality, they're not. Oh, it looks like they're in that planet where Ahsoka was at, and it's not. They're in a backstage. So I know there's a budget, but I felt like like I don't know. I'm nitpicking. I
paid $6.99. Damn it.
Yeah,
Times 100 million people.
I know. Like I'm
Just
nitpicking.
100 million.
I don't
Maybe
know.
more
Just
than that,
the
dude.
first number that came to my head. I don't know.
It might even be more.
I guess I'm nitpicking, but that's just a thought that I had. And
I'm gonna Google that now. I'm gonna fact check myself. Now I'm curious how many people have Disney Plus.
But what Steve, what are your what happened? What happened when you saw the scene or your?
So I was watching the episode on my phone outside smoking.
Nice.
So I'm on the front steps, and I'm hitting the ball, and I'm like, oh, there's an X-wing coming in. I'm like, X-wing, like, oh, who the fuck would be in an X-wing? Oh, I don't know, that's weird. And I'm like, all right, well, that's a Jedi. They get the hood up. We got a Jedi. There's a Jedi here. Like, just it's 8:00 in the morning. I'm sitting.
Yeah.
God, my neighbor's probably gonna appear at me. I got my coffee and my weed going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I see the green lightsaber, and I'm like, well, who else has a green lightsaber? I just literally just scratched my mind. I'm like, I can't think of anyone else who has a green lightsaber. Like, that's driving me nuts. I'm like, I must have missed someone in the Clone Wars because it can't be.
Yeah.
It can't be him. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way it's him. I'm saying all of this out loud. And then I saw the hand. And I'm like, that's fucking Luke. That's fucking Luke. I'm like, that's fucking Luke. And then, like Tyler said, once he pulled the hood down, I'm like, I already knew it was him, but I had to like do it. I was like jumping up and down.
Yeah.
I was outside. I came back inside. My mother's like, what were you screaming about out there? And I'm like, dude, Luke Skywalker was on The Mandalorian. She's like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Luke Skywalker on The Mandalorian. She had no idea what I was talking about. She doesn't know what The Mandalorian is. But
Yeah.
I do. And Luke Skywalker was fucking on it. And, dude, that Rogue One scene with Vader was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But give me the Luke badass slicing and dicing, just going to town all day, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
like that. That's one of the things, to be honest, that we didn't get to see enough of in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Was Luke being a serious badass, like we know.
Straight savage.
Yeah, like Luke being a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Excuse the language, Mark.
Oh no, it's all good. Like
You can bleep that shit.
Screw it. I'm just gonna leave everything uncensored. It's the last episode. At this point, like,
Whoa.
We need to charge
Whoa.
$6.99 for this.
We're going uncensored.
Yeah.
We might need to charge a subscription price.
Yep,
for
we're
this
getting kicked
episode.
off YouTube. Getting kicked off YouTube.
We like this could be like a pay-per-view event, you know? Like,
Oh my god.
but
No, it's because like
Mandalorian reviews
We should do a live next
uncut.
year.
Oh,
We
that'd
should
be
do
cool.
We should do it live next year
I'm down.
on the finale.
I'm down. That'd be
Cool with
really
that.
cool.
Hey,
On
so
finale night.
so Disney Plus subscriptions, you have 137 million people subscribed right now, and you charge them $6.99 a piece, puts you at $957,630,000 a month.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And John Favreau gets every penny
Yeah, rightfully
from
deserved.
here on out.
Just
Here's your
give it all.
$50,000 a year.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill gets a cut of that.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that makes me sick. How would you like to be the accountant for that shit?
Pretty much $1 billion industry just by
Yeah.
streaming.
Streaming
was-
is $1 billion industry on
How
one
much did
TV
you
show.
say that is a month again?
957 million. Here, hold on. So there's 137 million times 699. $957,630,000.
So pretty much $1 billion a month.
So it's a $12 billion industry just to stream. That's not the parks. That's not Mickey Mouse's stupid ears. That's not any other bullshit that Disney has. Just, we streamed it. I'm sure the networking shit for that is unreal. I'm sure they got a shit ton of servers and all that, so it doesn't crash. I'm sure the upkeep and IT is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're spending money on it, but it's
not $1 billion a month they're not spending on it.
Yeah. Spending $1 billion a month, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
That's New York Yankee money. That's almost New York Yankee shit.
Oh my god, that's
crazy.
Insane.
So So
oh my god.
And most people only use it for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's imagine all the Black Series stuff they get credit for. Imagine all the merch. Imagine like Smuggler's Run and all that stuff. What the revenue that is. Oh, I'm Googling it. Oh my gosh, this is epic. I'm a numbers person, so this is bonkers. Bonkers.
Mark, what
I
was
like
your
that word,
feelings, sir?
Huh?
What were your feelings, sir?
Oh, thank you. So I went to safely for whoever's watching, because I was watching it at my friend's house. Me and like 3 of my friends. We stayed up till 2 to watch it. We went to like Circle K to get like snacks and then came back and it was 2:00. Before the episode started, you would think it would be me, but it wasn't. One of my friends before the episode started was like, okay, who do you think is going to show up as a Jedi? And we all had our own little theories. Like my friend Fred said Iron Man. Why is it
Iron Man?
Iron Man. No, he said Mace
Iron Man.
Where's Iron Man? Is that an Easter egg? Where does he?
No, John Favreau's the Easter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, true.
Stan Lee is in there. You just got to find him.
Yeah, true. He said Mace Windu. And then me and my friend Nathan were saying Luke, and I kept saying Luke, played by Sebastian Stan, and I said I know that's the dumbest thing that's ever going to happen, because they would have made a big deal about that, or at least a leak would have came out. And leading into the story before today, I was looking through, I was deleting like I had a whole bunch of Star Wars posts that I just forgot to delete, and I forgot in September they leaked all this stuff like Cobb Vanth, Rosario Dawson, Bo-Katan being in the show. And this was before the episodes ever came out. And so all I kept thinking was, wow, they really kept this hidden, because it would have leaked, but it didn't. But anyway, the episode, we watched the episode, crazy, right? The minute the X-Wing came out, I was like, no effing way. No way. Because
I keep thinking, wonder if it was Porkins. I'm just kidding.
No, you know what I thought? I didn't see the ship correctly when it first arrived. I thought it was the Mantis from Fallen Order, and I thought, oh my god, Cal's here, everyone's gonna flip out. It's insane. No, when they showed the security screen of the X-Wing, I was like, no effing way. And same as Steve. The minute I saw the glove, I was like, there's no effing way it was Luke. So when that was going down, we got closer to the TV screen because we wanted to make sure. Dude, this is the first time since I was a kid, maybe since Return of the Jedi, that my heart was beating so fast because I was so hyped. Like the sequels never did that to me.
Nope. Yep.
Nothing.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've never been this like excited about like I was just like, I was very invested, and I was very like, oh my god, I was hyped. Like I there's no words to put into to describe how I was feeling, but I was just really happy. And so when that hallway scene came out, I was like, fuck yeah. I was like crying. I was like, this is badass. I really was tearing up, and it was really weird. And But the closest thing that's ever happened to that was during Endgame when all the heroes came out, and it was because of the joy, because it was so awesome.
Yeah,
Luke cried when Jar Jar got senator. Actually,
dude, think about Star Wars is like with that episode,
Yeah.
they've like re-arrived.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
50 years later,
Yeah.
they're like, and they hadn't even like really gone away,
Yeah.
obviously, because they've been pumping out movies, but now it's like, boom, dude, like it's back. We're here.
Yeah.
Like it.
And it's gonna be here for a while. This streaming thing is just the start.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I was going fucking absolutely apeshit when they said that they were giving me a Lando Calrissian series.
Oh my god,
Like,
dude,
a Lando series. I'm like, that's awesome.
I would love to see
What
the
do you
wardrobe
do?
budget for that whole series, because it's going to be epic.
Do you think it's gonna be $1 billion a month?
I don't know. Okay, so it's the fact that so we are in a pandemic. Okay, here's the numbers right on the NASDAQ. Okay, they have pulled in. Oh shit! I hit the back button. Okay, they've pulled in 65.39 billion with a B. Last year they posted end of year sales at 69.61 billion. So they still got, I mean, physical year ends for most businesses here, and where's my calendar? 8 days, something like that. Yeah. Most of businesses are going to end on the 27th this year, so they still got a week, but it's in the pandemic. They're doing just as good as the year before. So
Yeah.
thank you, Gregu.
$70 billion a year.
Oh
It
my
made
God.
up unreal, and honestly, it all came from some dude's head. It's all made up. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the books were shut down for fucking 6 months or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't have anyone anywhere.
Yeah. They didn't even have their parks.
That's insane.
I mean, that's the cruise line. I mean, that number's everything. Cruise lines, hotels, hospitality, all that stuff.
Yeah.
$70 billion. And I paid the employees money. That's gross profit.
Oh my
It's
God.
gross profit they made last year with all their fucking hotels shut down for the fucking half the fucking year.
70 billion.
That's disgusting. But like, dude, so all right.
So if you put
So
that in
how do we make 70 billion?
well, here's the thing.
And
So
which of you is going to make sure
Man,
that I
70
don't
billion.
relapse
Fight
on
Club.
drugs when I make 70 billion?
70
Fight
billion.
Club.
Here's the thing, though. So
Dude,
$70
Fight
billion
Club.
$70 billion is 1/6 of the current stimulus package proposed in the House and Congress
Yeah.
for the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so like that's epic. That's one business in America.
And everyone's only
Corporation.
getting $600 a week from that.
Yeah.
No, not even $600 a week, just 600.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I made the government sound way better than they are.
Oh man.
We need another. Hey, Steve, if we need a business podcast, I'm all about that. By the way, hashtag blue collar media. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Really?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Whoa.
Other idea.
Hey. Whoa.
And that's because we're like, I'm trying to. I still haven't even thought up a name for this thing. I haven't had time, and or unless you have, or
thought about This Is the Way, just calling us that, but I don't know if that really works.
I was thinking about something with a cantina bar, but I couldn't come up
Oh,
with something
that-
catchy.
All right. I mean, we can shoot the shit here while we're on this. I mean,
Yeah.
Because I mean,
together.
blue collar media is all about sports, and like then I was like, Barstool Sports. I kind of referenced. Then I'm like, well, if you're talking Barstool and sports and drinking, then I'm like, oh, Star Wars Cantina. But then I didn't think of anything close.
No.
That was my first.
No, but cantina sounds perfect with something. You just have to word it with something.
Correct. Yeah.
The Cantina Boys.
No.
Cantina Crew.
Cantina Fight Club.
Cantina Squad. That sounds actually because what I want is I want a name that would be like, hey, like it's not just Star Wars. I mean, it could have a Star Wars like thing in it, but it's like something where it's like, oh, it makes sense for them to review WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier and like other TV shows that's coming out or movies that's coming out from like Disney Plus or HBO Max.
Blue Cantina Media.
Blue Cantina, right? Oh my God! There has to. I mean, it's close.
Blue Cantina, actually.
Blue
Hey.
Cantina.
The Blue Cantina. Huh?
Blue Cantina crew.
I like that. I like it.
Blue
That's Blue
Cantina
Cantina. I don't know.
That's something actually.
Yeah,
it's there. Well, I mean,
It's a work in progress. We only got a year to figure it out.
working time. No, we got like.
I'm just kidding.
We got like a month. We got like how long, Mark, until WandaVision?
A month. Yeah.
A month. I think.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch it.
Me too.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like we'll more likely come up with a name before Christmas, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of I kind of want to have one ready by like Tuesday when this goes up. You know, just to see what's up.
Yeah.
True.
So
we were trying to have
agree.
one by the time we recorded this episode. That didn't.
I mean, I just because I haven't had time, and because yesterday.
Yeah, I ended up going back to work the last 2 days after not doing anything all week. So yeah, my schedule kind of changed, and that's how it goes.
And, yeah.
And I was editing Will's Q&A video. Shout out to him. Why everyone watch that video? I'll link it here. But I was busy with that, and I forgot to come up with anything. So I'm like, So I mean, I feel like Luke might have a name since he hasn't said anything. But
I'm not the one for names. I'll tell you that. I was thinking of something with Fett, but I can't really.
I saw it around that too.
You really can't make that. I mean, if you say Fett, you automatically think Star Wars. So
no, I mean,
yeah, like that's why I was even just thinking Mando Bros, but then I'm like, nah, I don't know if we can do that and
it'd be
cover
cool.
Everything.
That would be cool with me, because I was thinking that too, but I don't know if that was like something that would be,
Yeah, because we're gonna be covering all the Marvel shit too, so I don't like.
Yeah.
And then when I was like trying to figure it out and stuff, there was also because let me see here. There's like a podcast that I didn't know called the All Around Podcast that does like sports and movie stuff. Like, cause they do their own Mandalorian podcast.
Works with Katie Nolan.
Is that what it is? No, I don't know.
I was like, where did
Katie Nolan? Katie Nolan, Steve's girl.
And then
Katie Nolan. She works at ESPN. She's a Boston person.
Yeah.
She loves the Patriots. She has her own podcast.
Oh yeah.
The two girls, Kate and Ashley or something, and they have Travis or something on there.
Yeah, it's sports with Katie Nolan, but I don't know. I have to think on it.
Yeah.
Because it'd be funny if you could use Galaxy's Edge, but clearly you can't use that. Copyright. Thanks, Disney.
I know. Because there's the other ones like
you don't want to take out of their $70 billion profit margin.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll come after us for saying Galaxy's Edge. I'm sure
they would come after us with fucking
hellfire.
Yeah, I mean, they would spend like $12 million to come after us, and
speaking of hellfire, by the way,
probably more than that.
Since we weren't here last week for that episode, I never thought I would say that I was thankful to hear a TIE fighter shoot back.
Yeah.
I wasn't there last week, so I was like, fuck, what happened last week?
That's why I said that. I said that in the review. I don't think we've ever been happy to see a TIE fighter show up.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll keep on the lookout for a name though.
I kind of want to just borrow like what you guys, because you guys have like just Tyler, just Luke, but have it like just and then something Star Wars related, because I do like Tyler's idea of like how there's like blue collar media. Blue collar media, but then like maybe there's like a Star Wars equivalent of that name. Or
just chilling at the cantina.
Yeah, something like
that's too long though. I don't know if it like flows.
We'll figure it out. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the end
you gotta have flow.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, everyone, you guys know I got so much flow.
But going back to the thing, there is one issue that I guess we were talking about earlier with the CGI stuff. To be honest, does that still bug, or does that bug at all in any of y'all, the CGI on Luke's face, or the fact that
I think it shocked me just like seeing Leia's face in Rogue One.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, they CGI'd the fuck out of her. But I was like, well, they're not going to go up and dig her up out of her fucking grave. So this is where we're going to get. You couldn't afford Mark Hamill, so...
No, I think you get $957 million a month. Yeah, you can afford Mark Hamill. Cheap bastards.
Yeah, true.
No. He's too busy doing Hulu commercials. Or what is that? Is it that or Hulu Eats or Uber Eats? I can't remember.
It's
Uber Green.
Eats. Yeah,
I think it's Uber Eats. Yeah.
With
because he does it with
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like maybe the issue wasn't him not being there physically, just because even if he did, he'd be like, I don't know how you could CGI someone, because you have to get somebody that's around their late 20s, early 30s, which is around Luke's age, I guess, and it kind of, and that's not anything bad to Mark Hamill, but you want someone that's a little bit more like around that age gap, like physically, to do that. So him being there as a voice makes sense. I mean, I know I already said like my stuff on that, but it and I guess what bugs me is that there is some fans that are nitpicking that appearance of him. Some love it like a lot, because regardless, you're gonna be immersed in the story. Like the character Luke's here, that's legit. But then you have other people nitpicking the heck out of it, like someone saying how like, oh, I didn't like that Luke was in there. You could have added another Jedi because I felt like this universe is bigger enough. And I'm all like, that's true to a degree, but I feel like adding Luke makes more sense to the story because he's the only one.
So
go ahead.
I'm gonna rate these. Star Wars #1 Twitter page, fucking just horrendous people. Like, they were gonna bitch if their fucking ice cream was cold all the fucking time. Like, they probably try to eat their soup with a fork. Like, bro, just be happy.
Yeah.
Be fucking happy. WWE Twitter, fucking terrible. You guys would fucking cry. And then right next to WWE is just general sports. Like, no one's ever gonna be happy.
Like Sixers fans.
Yes.
Celtics fans, Patriots fans,
right? So
Boston
honestly,
fans in general.
Like here in like 10 years or even 5 years, we're gonna look back on the Mandalorian series. I mean, if it's still going on, or if it's not, I don't know. That we're gonna be like, holy fuck, Luke actually showed up. Like, I'm not gonna give. I didn't give a fuck about the CGI now. I'm surely not gonna give a fuck about the CGI in 5 years. I know that.
Yeah.
I don't care about the CGI. Luke showed up in the Mandalorian.
Yeah, and murked fucking 30 troopers.
Yeah.
Without breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
It was a walk in the park. Cakewalk.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, I mean, okay, it's like if you were to take the effects, okay, like let me dial it back in the sense of going to the original trilogy. There is effects that still don't age well if you were to watch the original stuff, but it doesn't bother anybody because the story alone is like legit. So adding in CGI for Luke's face, I don't think, that doesn't bug me. I mean, to a degree, like I have a nitpick on wanting Sebastian Stan, but having the character there, I'm fully immersed in the story. That doesn't bug me. And just as how, older fans, the effects don't bother them in the original trilogy, and now we have some fans that are like, I guess our generation, that we don't really mind some of the CGI in the prequels, because we're just there for either the story or we're there for the memes. It's like something. So yeah, I feel like in like 10, 20 years, like it's not gonna bug us because it's like it's legit. But I just hate that there's like this mixed bag of people like, oh my god, having the. I'm just gonna say it, they're bitching about this so bad, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't know, it just pissed me off, and the thing is that you have other people going to the other extreme, which I don't know how you all feel about this, but like some people suggesting that the Mandalorian should be the real continuity of the sequels, and let's just ignore, like, the sequel trilogy never happened. But like, does him showing up and taking Grogu, does that still affect like the sequels, like in any way or anything? Like, Does
No,
change?
no,
because-
they'll just make it lead into Force Awakens. I don't foresee them like trying to take over where the Force Awakens should be. Like, if anything, it might have like there might be some correspondence between points in time with the Force Awakens, but they'll never fully take over the Force Awakens.
My thing is, I've always looked at it as 1, 2, and 3 as its own little block, and talking about the Senate and all that stuff and Clone Wars. I feel like that's its own thing. Like, how do you want to say it? Like, it's, I don't know. I have to figure another series later, but it's its own thing. I don't.
Entity,
yeah, something like that. And I think I got the name locked down. So the Blue Collar Cantina. Our slogan will be "We shoot first."
I like it. Because Han did shoot first.
He shot first.
He fucking shot first, dude.
He shot first.
I will not hear otherwise on that.
Look at Mark's face.
If you tell me that Han didn't shoot first.
Oh, Mark's like, I can't wait. This is in the blooper reel for Twitter already. His face. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh my god. Screw it. If you all are cool with that, I'll use it because it's I think it would be cool.
Do you like it, Mark?
I like it. If you guys like it, if Luke likes it, I like it because he hasn't said it.
Oh my god.
Yep,
he likes it.
We're good. Yep.
Okay, I like it then.
Wow.
I like it.
Tyler.
Hey, pulling out the clutch. Okay.
Okay, I like it then.
So now you have to get a
merch will be available by
gotta
February
go
1st, 2021.
Oh my
Find
god.
it on Blue Collar Media. No, I'm just kidding.
Mark is going to start working on that immediately.
You know what I've been wanting to tell y'all? You know my sister, she makes face masks, but she also makes like t-shirts occasionally, and I don't know why, like how, because I've been wanting to make like a Blue Collar Media shirt, and I know y'all have some, but the only simple thing I want to do is like my Ahsoka or my Captain Rex t-shirt where it's like a black t-shirt but the logo is like here on the corner, and it just looks cool to me. But there has to be like a certain design. But I mean, it's funny because like when you guys mentioned like I guess when I put Mondo Bros, I kept thinking like, oh my god, that'd be a cool idea for like if there was like a shirt for it, and then you could add in like on the collar here the
rhino, not rhino,
yes,
but
yeah, the mudhorn,
yeah.
And I was like, and I told my sister that, and she's like, oh, that's easy, like because you get the photo, make it as a PNG, iron it,
yep,
and it's a shirt. And I'm like, I don't know, but yeah, I've been meaning to say that, and I think it's because Ernest has said like he had me send like PNGs of the Blue Collar Media Group logo, and I'm like, why don't I just make a shirt? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought, what was it called again, Tyler?
I'd say so. I went with the Blue Collar Cantina, and the slogan is "We shoot first."
Blue Collar Cantina. I'm down. That's cool.
I'm down.
That works because I wanted something that actually like
kind of mimics. Kind of brings the family together a little bit.
Yeah. Like I want because I want something
it brings the 4 families over from Italy, and it puts
because I wanted something that does connect to Blue Collar Media, but also with like pop culture as a whole. And adding Canteen is like, oh, it's Star Wars, it's movies, it makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, I'm cool with that. That's legit. So I'll put this part in Twitter, and I'm going to edit out what I'm just saying, and I'm going to edit out the other thing we're just saying. So, oh my God. I thought this was going to be like a seamless, like I don't have to do anything, but I guess
why would
not
you
a good
ever think that?
Because I want a break. Okay, like, oh, I'm kidding. I don't know. For a minute, just a minute. I'm joking. But yeah.
Come on, fucking Patrick Mahomes. You fucking lucky son of a bitch.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, it's good. There's a
Tom
flag
Brady.
on the play.
Oh
He's better than Tom Brady. # Dynasty.
Oh my God.
Andy Reid's better than Bill Belichick.
That ball got fucking tipped up in the air.
No one else could do that
and
besides Patrick Mahomes.
And then it fell into this fucking lineman's hand on fourth. It's fourth down and fell into the offensive line.
No one else besides Patrick Mahomes could do this, Steve. No one else.
Yeah, no one else.
Here's me and Mark like
ever tried to throw a jump pass. In
Nope,
the NFL.
never.
Dude, he threw a jump pass to an offensive tackle. That's fucking.
Hey, there's
lucky
nothing wrong with the fat
motherfucker.
man touchdown. All right.
Oh my god, I fucking hate Chiefs fans.
You hate kid cuisine?
Chiefs fans.
Oh, because I think Case.
I actually just hate the fan bases of most.
When you say
No.
Like, do you guys want me to count off what fan base?
No, because then I have to take my shoes off. Too many to count.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't hate the Steelers fan base.
Correct. Because
I
we
hate
have
the
the three
Browns.
most shiny people in your face right now.
3? Marcus Steelers fan?
Yep,
Me?
Mark loves the
Oh
Steelers.
fuck, he's wearing black and fucking.
Ah,
yellow.
damn it.
Wearing black and
no.
gold.
I
Yeah.
went Star Wars.
Nope.
Mark.
Nope.
To be fair, I don't really have as Boba Fett. Like, I put my allegiance to no thing, so I don't really have a team. If I have to say, I'm maybe a Seahawks fan, maybe, but and then
Well, at
Eagles.
least you ain't a Dallas fan, so we're good there.
Yeah, no. I was telling Steve before we started, like, I like the Eagles only for the mere fact that they hate the Cowboys, and I passionately hate the Cowboys. So whenever I have to edit these video ITL and I hear y'all talk, at least Ernest, talk about the Cowboys, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hear about them this week too. So don't.
Oh
worry.
really? Oh
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah, they won.
Oh my god. Shoot, but I didn't realize I was wearing Steelers colors. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I hear Wiz Khalifa playing in the background. It's all right.
Oh my god.
The Wiz.
No.
Oh god.
Well,
I just made Marcus Steelers fan. What the fuck?
I'm not as. I mean, they're cool, but I mean, they're
cool.
Tread lightly,
Pressure.
Mark.
Pressure.
Tread lightly.
No, admittedly, I mean, look, as a non-objective, like I was telling Steve earlier,
Dude, the Jets about to go up 20-3.
I wish I could say because when you guys talk about sports, you guys sound so smart, like statistics and players and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell y'all talking
They
about.
copy and paste that shit, Mark. Don't lie.
Oh, they do? Oh, thank God.
I make most of it up as I go.
You sound pretty damn good.
Yeah. But as
Everything I've ever done in my life, I make up as I go.
but like as a non-sports fan, I think like, oh, Steelers are cool. I think they seem cool. I think what it is, because since I follow Luke and Paul on Twitter and obviously Tyler, what he doesn't post as much.
Now, so how do you feel about the Patriots?
They're okay. They're okay. That's all I can say. Like if anything,
Boy,
I
that's a real deflated ball right there, bud.
That was a nice job, Luke. Except now you're gonna lead me on to a path about how.
Yo, here we go. I just pulled the
Also
string. and
deflated
let's just
and-
roll.
The
Oh my God.
ideal gas law.
I mean,
This is a science fiction podcast, so like,
Yeah,
all the nerds
Yeah.
who listen to this just heard me
Well-
say ideal gas law, and they're like, dude, this guy's pretty smart.
I mean,
Yeah,
now
Yeah,
since
I'm smarter than you all think I am.
now since we're called,
My grade point average did not reflect that.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Now since we're called the blue collar cantina thing, I guess it makes more sense. There is sports talk within the Star Wars talk, and I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
I'm sorry, I have Red Zone on and right in front of me on mute, so I just when I'm watching sports, it doesn't matter what else I'm doing. I'll just like yell something out about sports.
No, that's all good. No, I think it's cool. I'm all good with that.
I don't have a filter when it comes to that.
No, it's like don't apologize. That's cool. I think when it comes to sports, I'm learning all this stuff. I mean, my God, I like the dumbest things that I like. What's it called? Kansas City. Someone made a joke online like, "Oh yeah, I love kid cuisine." I realized, oh, that is the initials. That's hilarious. I like that team now. See, I don't know any better. I'm dumb. I'm so
Hey,
dumb.
are they from Missouri or are they from Kansas, Mark?
From Missouri. I'm assuming that's a trick question. That's why I'm going with the opposite on that. So when you said that, so I'm like, Missouri, right?
Where's the Chargers from? Not even ESPN names.
The Chargers.
We do have a team called the Washington Football Team, though.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
When you guys,
We know where they're from,
Yeah.
when
and we know what they do too. We're very aware of what they are.
Yeah.
when you guys said Washington team, I remember when I got in my email to edit the ITL thing, it just says blah blah blah, like the football team you guys that was playing, and then football team. And I kept thinking, like, did Ernest forget the team? And then you guys were like, y'all kept saying like, oh, football team. And then it hit me when I was done, like, oh, there's no name to this.
No, legitimately has no name. It's the same thing with the Cleveland Indians next year. It's just going to be the Cleveland baseball team.
Yeah, the Cleveland baseball organization.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Cleveland baseball franchise.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna name the stadium Cleveland's baseball stadium.
Oh my gosh.
Is it still Progressive Field? Or did it
I don't know.
Last time I went up there, it was.
I know, it's been a while.
If you call it progressive, then like you're insulting people who aren't.
Oh boy! Now we're in the fucking rabbit hole.
Oh, I'm into insult people. I am an insulter.
We're deep in the rabbit hole now.
You're a Pittsburgh guy. You fucking Pittsburgh people do is insult people.
Hey, you leave Steely McBeam out of this, all right?
Yeah, that's Steely. Oh, Steely. I remember when they came out with that, and PJ's like, "What? This is what we had. This is of everything in Steeler, or Pittsburgh native culture and everything. We pick
Steely
McBeam. Lasted he's one season, right? 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It was done.
Laying the beams to bitches since 2000.
Laying the beam. I remember that.
I love this show. It's almost about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm bringing it back full circle.
Nice catch.
Okay, Boba Fett.
I've been really wanting to talk about, at least, with you, Tyler, about that, because there was one thing that it's weird. Boba Fett, he's in it for like half the episode and then the after credits thing. The one thing I did like, and maybe I'm reading too much into this, is that when Boba Fett first shows up and they're all insulting, Bo-Katan and Sasha Banks are insulting him, I really liked how he keeps calling Bo-Katan princess, and and it made me think, like, does he like her? Is he trying to be like Han, like the way he says, like, oh, your worshipfulness, or yes, you're that, sarcastically? I love you. I know. and so
Improvised. That line was improv by Harrison Ford in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh yeah.
He was supposed to say, "I love you too," but
just like
Harrison Ford didn't think that Han Solo would talk like that.
Yeah, no, a spice smuggler would not talk like that.
And I just love Harrison Ford for doing that.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
Again, it's made Walt Disney billions of dollars. I've seen it at Hallmark. Go to the Hallmark store today to, of course, finish up Christmas shopping, and there's a cup set that says it now. There's I've seen a tape dispenser that said it. I mean, that's what made me bring it up. But
no, that's perfect. No, I've seen it everywhere. Even when it comes to the Black Series and the vintage figures, I see a lot of that being sold, and I don't know, it's whatever. But Tyler, what do you think of Boba Fett in this episode and last episode? Because since you weren't here.
Yeah, since I wasn't here, so my Boba Fett is not that dark green, but I understand we're in a pandemic and you had to do what you had to do. So, where's your pants? Can we put pants on? Where's your pants?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
character.
The character, yeah. Where's your pants?
I was just gonna say, do you really want me to say that I'm not wearing any on air?
But as a whole, the Slave one is pretty much spot on. I love it. It's perfect. Especially the canon scenes, like he's like, "Oh, I'll make the shots look realistic. Don't you worry." Boom, 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 boom. And then he's like, "Oh, by the way, boom, boom, I'm out."
Yeah.
And then, of course, you don't see him again. But again, okay, so now my thing is, I hope they put some, I don't know if you say foreshadowing or what, but how did, I don't even remember that guy's name that's sitting on the throne. The interpretator.
Man, I had his name too in my head for earlier.
That's gonna hurt.
What?
Oh, it's gonna hurt because it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember what it is.
Oh my gosh, it was. Oh, dude, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Because he was.
So
yeah.
So yeah, now he was on the throne, which, AKA, I became a fat slob by just sitting here and doing what Jabba did, and not change a thing. So Boba Fett's gonna come in and change the whole shebang, which is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
But my thing is, how long does the loyalty lie with Boba? With that girl? So what's her name?
Finnick.
Finnick, yeah. By the way, Finnick and Dune, two bitches I don't want to fuck with a gun. The Sniper City, man. They get one shots like crazy, Call of Duty style. Boom, dead. Yeah. Since I missed those last episode stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And since we talk about Mando doing it with his helmet on all the time. But so it's Mando and 4 chicks storm a ship, and he was by Mando with 4 chicks locked in a ship.
That he banged them?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No.
But I like how Disney's going with this female ass whipping cruise here. All of a sudden, we got 2 snipers, and then all of a sudden, here we are. They're storming the ship and getting Moff.
Yeah, and they're bumping Beskar all night.
Bumping Beskar all night. Oh my god. Oh,
nothing is impenetrable but pure Beskar.
But okay.
Oh my god.
But hold on. Okay, now back to Rage Schedule Program bullshit. Here we go. But it's nice to see that Beskar has a weakness now, or not a weakness, but a threshold, because the Darksaber is hitting it and it's heating up to cherry red. So it's cool that we're seeing some type of effect with Beskar. It's not as impenetrable as you think it is.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Which now makes sense why you're the ruler Mandalore if you hold that, because you know what I mean? Everyone wears Beskar, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So you going
hashtag bumping Beskar.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna put that on Twitter.
I'm not putting that on Twitter.
No.
Luke's like, don't worry, Mark. I will get you.
Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
My own phone.
As from the character itself, the evolution's cool because he's got his gun back. He's got an updated. He's got a fresh coat going on. But I like
fresh coat.
He's got a fresh coat. But I see a lot of theories about the ding. So what is your thoughts on the ding?
I know what that is.
Okay, shoot. It's because I'm reading Twitter and there's like 12 stories and I'm like, I'll just wait to the next podcast.
So for sorry, I'm gonna apologize again. The Clone Wars, I'm gonna have to bring it. In the Clone Wars, I should just make an edit every time it says in the Clone Wars. And there was a episode that they never finished animating because the show got canceled. But there's a bounty hunter in that show called Cad Bane, who's like a blue alien. Yeah, he has like a
big
Texan
hat. Yeah.
In the Clone Wars, he's a badass. He's like the main bounty hunter, but he's trying to be like the main bounty hunter that has like all his loyalists all around. And so I don't know the full story as to why they fight each other, but at some point, Boba Fett does get Jango's armor, and he does change it up to the color, the green and maroon. And they have a standoff, all Western style. Like they're I forgot what the conflict was about, but it's primarily meant to show that if Boba Fett could do the shootout and kill him like super easy, he's like the top tier bounty hunter in the galaxy because you just killed the best one out there. And it's on YouTube, but the way the shootout happens, Cad Bane does hit him on the head, but so does Boba Fett, and Boba Fett kills Cad Bane, and Boba Fett just puts his helmet on, and then everyone's like thinks he's this big old badass.
Well,
And,
that's interesting because so you get a ding from that,
yeah,
but the troopers just get the boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom
yeah.
in your face, and it's just like nothing.
yeah.
Nothing for you.
I don't know. I don't know what was the deal with that, because I know it's like one. I don't think it was like one like simple pistol shot. I think it was like it was a better gun that did that. But I could.
So
Was it Pack-a-Punch? Was it Pack-a-Punch maybe?
Maybe.
So what you're saying is Django got his head cut off. This guy takes Django's helmet, redoes the armor. Boba shoots him in the face and takes the armor back. So 2 heads have been in there, and they both have died.
No, Cad Bane never wore the armor.
He never did. No, that's what I'm saying. Like at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. No, at some point, in the Clone Wars, at this point, I think Boba Fett's only like 16, 17, whatever. So he's like a young adult. But yeah, no, he throughout the show he never wears his dad's armor, and I think at some point, in order to get some respect, it's like I have to. He has to wear the armor, but he also wears it out of respect. That's why he makes a big deal in this show.
Well, yeah, I like when he pulls up his line on his wrist. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's the bump on the helmet was more of just a kind of like a badge of honor in a way, like kind of a remembrance, like, oh, I killed the baddest bounty hunter in the galaxy, so that's just a reminder for everyone and I'm a badass. So that's why he keeps it there.
So what's your thoughts on when they were talking shit about him? Like, you're not a Mandalorian.
I hated that.
You're a clone. And he's like, and then they start just catfighting in the middle of the bar.
So okay, you know what? Let me rephrase it, because I said I didn't like it. I do and I don't like it. I like that there is conflict between other Mandalorians about him wearing that armor, because I've always been curious, like, what do other people think about this? I loved when Bo-Katan mentioned the whole, like, oh, I've heard your voice 1,000 times. And I got flashback to season 7 when all the clones went to Mandalore, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I love that. But I like the fight between Sasha Banks and him. I just hate that it seemed like he wasn't doing as much to kick her ass. And I'm not saying
he was scaled down kind of thing. I agree too.
Yeah.
You took on 30 stormtroopers and this girl just flips you. Come on.
Yeah. I didn't like that. I thought, and it has nothing. And before anyone gets on comics like, oh, that's
yeah, I know.
It has nothing to do with that. It has more so to show like
it's Boba Fett, the number 1 bounty hunter in the universe. You want to say whatever.
It's like here's this character that's been beloved for like almost 40 years. You bring him back, and then it just
beloved that we know nothing about him. He's so beloved that he's a mystery. To be honest.
Yeah, and I think what bugs me is like, oh, he's getting like, I don't mind him getting beaten up by anybody, especially a woman. And Sasha Banks is a badass, so it makes sense for that. I just wish that there was more like direct back and forth to it to make the fight equal. It just seemed like he did, he sucker punched her, and that was cool. Did the wire thing, that was cool. But then she kept going on, and I was like, okay, we're not gonna see Boba Fett do more. And my friend Fred, when we were watching it, he was a little bit like he has a crush on her as well, just as Luke does. But he was just like, really, I wanted more of an equal badass fight, because these two are badasses. Yeah. You just don't want. It just feels weird seeing Boba Fett getting his ass kicked from a character we've only seen 1 episode in, and that's about it. If it was Mondo, or heck, if it was Bo-Katan doing that, I wouldn't mind it in a way, because hey, we have like a little bit of for me at least, have history with her in the cartoons. But it's a no name random Mandalorian did that. Screw that. That's the little fanboy part of me that kind of bugged me. So,
but I do want to get back to the start of the story at hand here. I want to see Mando get bounties. I want to see some of these like micro stories, I guess you want to say. Like, I want to get back to collecting pucks and seeing what's going on in the universe too.
Do you think they should do that in season 3, or should they continue the whole like, I'm gonna help Bo-Katan get Mandalore back, or should they find a way to combine.
You've gone too, you're going too far in at this point. But my thing is, I don't know if you ever get back to that, because honestly, we've never seen Mandalore, or we've never seen Mando lose.
Yeah.
In my book, he's never lost. Now he's got the dark saber.
Yeah.
So I don't think you ever get back to that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Fett comes in. Maybe he's going to be a bounty hunter lord. You know what I mean? On Tatooine.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where we'll see that in the Boba Fett line.
Yeah.
Storyline, whatever you want to say. But
yeah,
it's just, I'm interested to see what they do with the character, because we've kind of tied up all the knots. We've except for Thrawn, that whole thing. But
yeah,
like you said, I think they're going to pick that up in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And then you got Obi-Wan coming out. You have Rogue Squadron coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out where I just don't know if they're gonna not put emphasis on the character, but there's other spotlights going to be happening. At the same
Mando
time.
also doesn't have a ship either. So,
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god, forgot. Yeah, we don't even have a ship.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ship.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm kind of hoping they show it for a few seconds, but they don't show it flying. They show Bo-Katan's ship landed on that outside of the bar. It looks like a tower thing, but in the Clone Wars, those are the ships that Mandalorians use. I kind of hope that maybe at some point, maybe serving under her, maybe he gets one of those ships for himself, because they're badass. They're like really sick when you see them in the Clone Wars. Steve and I were talking about that last week, like, because we're having theories like, okay, are they gonna kill Boba Fett, or is he ever gonna get a ship, or how is that gonna work out? And obviously that doesn't get answered here. I'm
trying to think of a good ship. That would be a good ship. That would be a good ship.
Yeah. So it's just the thing I like about how this episode ends, and going back to when I said about how I haven't been this excited watching Star Wars since Revenge of the Sith, where my heart's racing. To add to that, I haven't been that emotional seeing anything Star Wars since Revenge of the Sith, since, because that ending goodbye with Baby Yoda, it can make any grown man cry. It's really good because you follow these characters this whole season.
You're so connected to these characters. It's almost like that's your brother, or that's your it's like a family type thing where you're like, they're ripping my goddamn heart out right now. They're really going to do this. It's like with Sons of Anarchy when they kill off Hope.
Oh my god!
And you're like, oh my god. Or it's like when Walking Dead, they kill off what's the little Chinese guy?
Oh, Glenn. Oh,
Glenn.
Why are you
know what I mean?
reminding me of things that I hate?
I know, this is exactly why. But it's just
like in The Shield when Ronnie gets arrested.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Pain. Oh, when Al gets killed in Chicago PD.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I've never seen, yeah.
But I'm sure it's sad.
Yeah.
Like when David Tyree caught the pass on Rodney Harrison's helmet.
Vietnam flashback.
Or when the 10th Doctor regenerated to the 11th Doctor in Doctor Who. See, there's something you all haven't seen in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What do you call it? So I just liked how this episode ended, in the sense of like they leave like a clean slate for season 3. There is some plot threads, like obviously the Mandalore stuff is going to be a crucial part of that. I wish I could say something with Cara Dune, but she's more likely part of the Rangers of the New Republic, and Finnick and Boba Fett's in the Book of Boba Fett, and so you're kind of stuck with like that. When you guys were mentioning Boba Fett, I kind of like that. Now it makes sense why Timothy Olyphant, I can never say his name right. Timothy Olyphant?
Olyphant.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
The guy from Hitman.
Yeah. Now I get why he was introduced in this show, because he resides in Tatooine. Maybe it'll be really cool. Fan theory. Maybe he's the main like antagonist to Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett. Like, you have this guy who's you have a guy who's he's a marshal. there's a dude wearing the armor he used to wear. There's obviously going to be some conflict between good and bad there, and it's going to be more like a literal Western, in my opinion. That's how they should do it for Book of Boba Fett. I think that would be really cool. And maybe I know as Tyler was saying, the whole like seeing these random adventures of him being like a bounty hunter. Maybe that idea goes back to Boba Fett as a character in that story. And now in The Mandalorian, we're focusing more on the broader things, like him helping to take over the planet back.
I think that's where we're going to see Maul, correct? I mean, we're going to see Maul. No?
He died.
Okay.
He's at this point he's dead already. So it's
okay. What's it called then? The Super Commanders, Maul Super Commanders? Yay, nay?
His loyalist thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. That their clan, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I think that's the whole point in maybe season 3 is that you might see other, because you can't just be like, oh, I have the Darksaber and now I'm gonna blindly follow you. No, that ain't gonna work.
Correct.
You're gonna have Death Watch thinking one way since Mondo's in charge. You're gonna think of Bo-Katan and the Night Owls, and there's other families. Maybe season 3 might introduce Sabine and her clan.
Sabine would be nice.
And so there is.
Well, she held the saber at one point too.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing I was gonna say, and maybe that's another topic we could talk about right now. Okay, so that handing of the Darksaber, bullshit, in my opinion, because in Rebels, Sabine, she won the Darksaber through battle, right? And so in season 4, when Bo-Katan shows up and they're trying to retake Mandalore, but it doesn't really work out wholeheartedly, and so Sabine offers the saber to Bo-Katan, and Bo-Katan, I rewatched the clip yesterday. She says, like, I take this, in honor of my sister and blah, blah, blah. She turns on the saber and all the clans that are out in Mandalore, like, have their hand up and they agree to follow her. She doesn't win it by fighting, so why is it a problem now? I think that's bull. And the whole, and to add on to that,
I think because Moff is there being that guy and just like, there's no honor in that. There's no honor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't do that. There's no honor. He's the antagonist or whatever you want to say. Yeah.
Yeah. He's stirring the pot. He's being and I'm like, why is this? That really is.
Whoa!
What happened with football? Okay.
What? Squirrel.
Ball out of the end zone. I don't even know what happens now.
So, I guess what bugs me even more so is that as much as I do like that idea that Moff said that the blade isn't important, the story is. I get it. I totally
tradition.
But when it comes
Mandalorians are big on tradition. You know how that. Well.
Yeah. No, it's true. I guess what bugs me, it's like when it comes to Bo-Katan, it shouldn't even be that shouldn't apply to her because she's not a false person in the throne. That's in her literal bloodline because her older sister was the Queen of Mandalore. Maybe
she feels like she's done it once already. I can't just keep taking it from people and people don't think I earn it. Maybe it's a self-pride thing.
But it made me think like, if that's the case, then why the hell was she in the freaking bridge? She should have been looking around.
True. No, agreed. Yeah, she should have split off instead of Mando.
Yeah.
Correct.
So there was a lot of issues that I had with that.
But she was already harping on it from the beginning, though. She goes, he has to surrender to me. I have to deal with him. So she knew how it had to happen, and it still didn't happen. So
yeah, I agree. What about what are your thoughts, Steven, Luke, or I don't know? Was that scene crap or not? I don't know.
Well, I wasn't sorry. I was.
Huh?
I completely actually missed what you guys were saying.
Oh no! Was that whole scene where?
Oh, about getting.
Yeah.
About the whole honor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I didn't know that she should taken it. Someone else had taken it another way before, but yeah, that's definitely just because Moff was there, being a dick.
Yeah.
He's just like, nah, bro, it's not how it's happening. And not like, I mean, does Does Mando like just? I don't think he just hands this thing over to her still.
Nope.
Well, he
Now
keeps
after walking away because now he lost the child. Now he's like,
This is all I
Well,
got left. A knob
yeah,
of a
he's
ship
like-
and a.
yeah, he's like, well,
Darksaber.
now I got the dark. Like, if he's giving up the Darksaber, he's gonna make a trade.
yeah.
At least,
Yeah.
if he's gonna hand it over like that, he should make a
maybe.
trade,
But
right?
what does she have that he would absolutely be like?
Do they
I
have
need
ships
that.
on Mandalore?
Off ship.
Yeah, but what's Moff's ship gonna get him?
Ship.
A ship.
Well,
Ship
yeah,
for
I mean,
ship.
but like, he's not gonna fight the Empire. So like, what else would he do with Moff's ship? It's a light cruiser. It's not something he can bounty hunt in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, if he like takes that Moff's ship and like flips it to the Republic or the New Order, whatever you want to say, and uses the information against the Empire, now that'd be cool because he could make money on that. That's a bounty hunter kind of thing to flip all. I'm sure there's information in there that leads to cloning or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has the doctor too. So
Yes, and he could. Yeah, maybe that's what he'll do.
Yeah.
He trade for the Doctor.
The Doctor.
Make me 5 Baby Yodas.
Oh my god. Make me-
We need more Grogu.
Yeah, make me more Grogu's. Yeah.
Oh my god. But
Oh my God, Disney would love that if they could just have a bunch of baby Yodas.
yeah. That'd be insane. Oh my gosh. They'll
Oh.
do it.
It'd be so cute.
Oh my god. Man, there was, I guess, like, I don't know. That was the only thing that kind of bothered me in the episode, but it wasn't like bad, like it irked me. It was just more of me seeing the way, from what I've been shown in Rebels and Clone Wars. It's like, at least what I've been shown about the Darksaber, I'm like, why is it a problem now? Especially to a guy that doesn't even want the Darksaber. He kept saying like, "Oh, I yield. Here you go." Like, he really does not give a shit. Like, just here, take the saber.
Yeah.
And
Here's
I
this
don't know.
creepy flavored lollipop. Just
right. It made me think like, oh, you want a story? Well, I'm pretty sure all these chicks here are gonna vouch for you and come up with well, I'll just fake a story or whatever. Here's your Darksaber. Moff Gideon's gonna be in jail. No one's gonna care.
Yeah.
We'll just say you came in here alone. You beat the crap out of Moff Gideon and got the saber back. We'll say that for the story. But nah, there has to be honor and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So that kind of got to me. The ending with Boba Fett was really badass. That surprised me because I really didn't know there was gonna be an after credit scene.
That's total Marvel. That's a Marvel moment, man. That's a typical Marvel thing.
Yeah. Do you think it's a series or a movie though? I don't think they haven't confirmed that yet.
If it's not a series, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Oh yeah.
That's a more
it's
moneymaker
not-
than a movie.
Yeah,
I mean, ideally, I would love to see both, but I mean,
Yeah. Oh
I-
man, a movie would be awesome too.
I think from a movie standpoint, we're pretty much. I don't think we see another movie probably for 10 years. I would think.
Well, the Rogue Squadron or whatever. That's a film with Patty Jenkins.
Red 5, right?
Oh, that's a film. That's not going to be a.
Yeah,
that's not going to be a series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rogue Squadron's a movie. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
And then
well,
apparently,
insert foot the mouth.
yeah, like apparently that's the only one that's going to be a movie. And even the other stuff, like the Lando TV show, that one is a limited series.
How much Sabak and clothing is going to be in that movie? I
Right.
can't wait for Sabak. That's going to be a sweet series.
I actually, the thing that made me really interested about it today was that apparently it is a show that is like a period, like how do you call it? It's not I don't know what the word is, but it goes through the years. So apparently Donald Glover and Billy D. Williams are in the show. And you're going to see the ending of Solo and what he was doing, going through the years leading up to when we see him in Rise of Skywalker. And I think maybe that's Disney's way of like, hey, how do we develop
Developing the characters, yep.
Develop the character and also show other characters we have, like Hera from Solo and even the young Solo actor, showing their friendship getting closer, leading up to his present day self and explaining how is that lady that they meet in Rise of Skywalker, the other black chick, that's his daughter in terms of canon, but we don't know. In terms of what do you call it? Watching the actual film, they don't even say that. But yet Disney and whatever, they put it in books that that's his daughter. And I'm like, okay, well maybe a TV show will fix that. Like show how she got taken away from the First Order and yada yada yada. So I don't know. That show seems really cool. There's so many other things they're gonna do. I'm like, yeah, it's too much to take. It's crazy. But man, I don't know. Does anyone else have any thoughts on this episode? Like the Luke thing was the biggest one. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think we.
I think we got it all.
Yeah, because I talked about Luke and R2, and Luke talked about Luke and R2. Tyler talked about Luke and R2. Mark talked about Luke and R2.
Well, there was another like a little thing like it's like a headcanon that. I mean, it makes sense. When R2 showed up and they showed Baby Yoda and them talking to each other, someone brought it up online, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe Baby Yoda and R2 know each other, because in the Clone Wars, R2 is always in the Jedi Temple because he's with Anakin. Yeah. And then same Baby Yoda, maybe they do know each other because like, oh, look. And then also with R2-D2, it's insane for him because it's like, oh, my God, he's finally seen another creature that looks like Yoda, and Yoda obviously in Empire was like, like hitting him, wanting to get the little food stick thing back, or the flashlight thing back. So that's a theory, and I'm gonna go with that maybe they known each other from the Clone Wars, and it fits in my mind. So I thought that was really cool. But if anybody doesn't have any thoughts on this, I guess that's pretty much it for this episode.
Han shot first.
Han shot first.
Even in the holiday special Lego edition.
I rewatched it like 3 times already.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna rewatch it again like before Christmas because I love it so much.
And Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Huh? What?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
So I guess starting with Luke, going from what I'm seeing on my screen, it's Luke, Tyler, and then Steve. Luke, where could people find you? And
you can find me at #BumpingBestCar on BCMG.com. No,
not real. It's not real.
It will be in 20 minutes, Mark.
No, it won't. No.
You can find me on Twitter at HeartsOnHockey. Start some shit, talk some shit. Twitter's lawless anyways, so you can always talk to me on there. And yeah, Han shot first, no doubt.
Okay, sweet. What about you, Tyler?
Yes, you can follow me at CigarsAreLife56, where I talk about the old stogie life, where we partner up with CigarLife.com. And we're going to work with Paul here on trying to build a promotion this week, try to build some likes and follows, things like that. So keep on Twitter. Me and Paul, we're going to hash out some details with that over the next 2 days. And that's all I got. The McRib is back. And hashtag McRib is back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a McRib guy. But the cheddar, the toasted cheddar chalupa $5 box at Taco Bell.
Oh, God damn it. The Luke influenced the shit out of you, Steve. Oh, my God. Here we go.
Oh, my God. Steve, where can people find you and stuff?
General, where can they find the General?
Yeah. You can find me at Rasner_Steve. One of these days, I'm going to change it to at the General.
Yeah, and then you're going to get sued by Shaq.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's fine. We've got a lawyer on standby, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting to. When me and Paul signed up for a business together, I'm pretty sure he expected me to get sued at some point. So yeah, you can follow me at Rasner_Steven and see the many reasons why I could get sued.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna put every of these, all the tags, all the links in my description below here. Thank you so much for joining in and watching us talk about Star Wars 75% of the time and the other stuff about football. But we will
multicultural, Mark. Multicultural.
Yeah,
and 1% bumping Beskar.
Yeah. Oh God, I was about to say yeah.
We bump Beskar.
We do not. Or you? Well, we're. What does that even mean? Fuck. Sorry.
I think it means that Beskar's bumping. Like you
Bumping.
know, like
so we better get the licenses on that, Luke.
Well, like Beskar is bumping.
Yeah. Hey, that's what all the chastity belts in the galaxy are made out of, is Beskar.
Oh my God.
And he went there.
Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, thanks guys for watching this episode. Thanks for watching the past 8 episodes of this. Yeah. So
we're switching over to WandaVision now, correct?
Yeah. Now we're the WandaVision crew.
So the idea here, or at least for now until we talk about it more, is that we will do this again when WandaVision comes out, and it'll be like we'll do more on like other TV shows. Like after that, it's gonna be Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I think maybe whenever any of the other Star Wars TV shows comes out. But for now, I guess we're just gonna take a break until WandaVision comes out, and hopefully by then we might obviously we'll have the name. Have our own Twitter handle.
Yeah, hashtag bumping Beskar.
Oh God.
Okay, it will not be that, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't know.
It'd be a great T-shirt, though. It would be a great T-shirt.
It would just be a stick figure with Mando's helmet, a stick figure with somebody else.
This is gonna be part of the blooper reel.
Yeah. This is the blooper reel right
here. It is.
Mando always brings protection. Hashtag bumping Beskar.
And the best part of this is that it's for the blooper reels that all these things are going to be said with Luke Skywalker's face.
Oh yeah,
you're right. That's funny.
No, I'm gonna literally. I promise you, I'm gonna like.
Mark, you should edit it so it's like Luke from A New Hope all the way to the end. Like as the video progresses, he gets older and older and older.
Okay. Since I'm not gonna be editing bleeps and stuff, I'll probably just do that. Like it transitions from A New Hope to Empire Return, and then we'll just go to this one, the CGI Luke, but with Luke's face on it. So yeah, that'll be perfect. That's a good idea. Funny. I'll do that.
Completely okay with it.
Oh my God. But all right, well, I guess that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining in and watching us, and hope the rest of your day is great. So until next time, later.